If you can't bring anything to the table, but you still demand to be fucking fed, I can tell you what I do with people like that, and if I ever find myself in such a situation. I'll put them outside our little barricades and tell them, you have two choices now. A, you start working with us, helping out along with everybody else. Alternatively, I'm not gonna open this barricade for you. And nobody else will either. Get fucked, far as I'm concerned. What was it again? He who does not work does not eat? Yeah, pretty much that. You don't help, get fucked. Get bent, I don't care. Starve to death, or get eaten by beasts. If you don't want to work with us, you know, island is big enough, go out there, have some fun. I'm sure the beasts are going to have a fucking field day with you. Which is why I find it very good that he was eaten by a squid. We haven't seen him getting eaten by a squid, but we will just assume he was eaten by a squid. Because that's the last thing we saw of him, getting attacked by a giant squid. No, something is going on here. Technically speaking, it doesn't need to be a knife, just something with a very sharp blade. So, you know. Because we also have a, you know, a serial slasher among our camp members here somewhere. See, in the case of a baby, an infant in this particular example, it is understandable that it cannot actually help along the way. If things come heart to heart, yes, you have to abandon infants and the elderly, if things go really, really bad. But at least the infant has the excuse that, yes, it cannot actually physically help you. A grown-ass adult man, for that matter, even if he has not done much in the way of physical exercise, probably forever, because he's a fucking noble, he can help. That's the difference. The infant gets food because, well, literally, it cannot do anything. The adult male who does not do anything, no. He who does not work does not get to fucking eat. Simple as that, especially in a situation like this. But as I said, and this is of course when things really get bad, you know, when it really comes down to survival of necessity, in which case, yes, you will absolutely abandon children that cannot do any of the work yet, and you will abandon the elderly faster than you can say what, because survival will always trump civility, obviously. So yes, I would absolutely, if the decision is between everybody starves because we cannot actually afford to feed useless a mouse, then yes, the only rational choice you can make is do it. That's how it goes. Yeah, sure, but I'm not spending rest of eternity, and if I starve before I reach the rest of eternity, then, well, what's the point? Easy as that, isn't it? That's what happens when things get really really scarce. In that case, you have no choice. The only choice you have is to make sure that everybody who can potentially work stays, well, fat enough that they actually can work. That's all you can do. But luckily, for the most part, we're not actually that bad off, technically speaking. I mean, that is technically speaking also not really a debate that you need to have, because it's if it's the only choice, it's the only choice. There's no need to debate it. You know, casting out an infant is kinda mean. The most nice, kinda depends on how you want to see it, but the nicest option is to take all of the people who cannot help, like, let's say you have a few people seriously wounded, people with broken legs and complicated ways that you cannot fix. Infants. The elderly who actually cannot physically do any of the work that is required. Well, I mean, you have a choice. You can either send them out and be pretty damn sure they will die, probably horrible. If you have some toxic substances, you can maybe, you know, politely ask them to, you know, off themselves. no matter what though, you will have to deal with that particular problem in a very straightforward fashion. And if you actually survive long enough after the fact, you're gonna feel very bad about it, obviously. Then again, necessity demands, and necessity will get what it demands. If things are that bad. Then again, it takes quite a while until you are, in that bad. Luckily enough. So far I haven't heard anything that would actually point me in the right direction. That's kind of bad. Yeah, because it kind of takes the guilt away because you haven't outright killed them, but still, you damn well know what's going to happen when you cast people who cannot actually feed themselves out. The only village. You know what happens, I know what happens, everybody knows what happens. Good for your own guilt, yes. But still pretty cruel when you think about it more rational. The beasts are not gonna be nice to them, the beasts are going to fucking kill them far more slowly than what you could achieve. Let's just say. Then again, in this particular case, who actually wants to be the one, or has to be the one to, throw the first stone, so to speak? Well. Where else do we need to go? Is there anything else we can talk about? I've seen animals hunt strategy. They don't always kill quick. You know that's very much so wishful thinking. I know that's very much so wishful thinking. Beasts can be really, really fucking mean hunters. And not even because they are mean, because beasts are beasts. They do not have the capacity to, do it out of spite or anything. But oh boy, can they be assholes. Now even when they eat them later. I've seen more than enough documentaries featuring, the great predators and how they have a tendency to sometimes far more than necessary, play with their food. It's really not nice. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing again? I kinda lost track of what I was doing. You should follow the person that's Sahatsu, okay. So I'm assuming we are supposed to be going outside of the village, eh? But yeah, predators are kinda mean. Which is what I said. The most humane option would be, to give them a quick death. You have a gun, shoot them. Easy enough. If you have something that is highly toxic, like, a doctor that has some very use with caution sort of medicine, that would be rather nice. Put him to sleep, kill him. Stop! That looks like a nice trap. Using some steel wire, eh? Nice. Well, it must be pretty damn sharp shit. Oh well. Sin in this particular case would be more accurate. It's a bit of a trap. I mean, it kind of depends on what area you find yourself and what's available, honestly. If you have a doctor that has saved at least some of his medicines stuff, there's more than enough available that you could potentially very much so use. Yeah, there is steel wire. Very thin steel wire. Probably the sort of stuff that, Agent 47 would enjoy using as a garrote. Well, we found something rather suspicious right outside our fucking camp. Which, to be fair, stuff like that does kind of work pretty well as a trap. Interesting. It also means that you're the most suspicious now, when you think about it. Took him a moment, but yes, obviously he's the only we know is being part of the Roman military, so... Ah. And he is right, to some degree so far. We have too little to go on to suspect him. Yet. We have too little to go off yet. Well, yeah, she seems to be intelligent and using bladed... some things, to put it mildly. Very sharp ones at that. And traps. Well, Altago. You motherfucker. It's not Garman, it's not Greek, it's fucking Altago. Everybody knows that. Yeah, that's actually, he's making a good point. That's kind of the problem, because that's kind of the reason why Adol had such problems to get his fucking ass over to Altago. Although he kind of would like to visit. I mean, the doctor did kind of look fucking suspicious, didn't he? It is not Carthago, it's Altago. And Altago is... it's different. I mean, not really when you think about it, but it's different. Yeah, what did you find? More steel wire. Well, interesting. God damn it. I wonder if I could find real quickly a nice little Ys world map, then I could show you what I mean. Right, class I'm using. Ah, shit. You know what, give me 1 second. I'll just quickly ask Google after this cutscene if we can maybe see it. Come here, little window. Let's see here. This, how does map look? Don't fucking care. There it is. Actually, that kind of works. Let's go over here. Look, it's a world map. Okay, now it's too big. I can see it. Okay. Now you can get an idea. The Africa colonies. Altago. Do you see where Altago is on the African colonies? Do you know what else was pretty much relatively close to there in our own map? Which, you know, it's rather ironic. Europe region. Look at all of this cool shit here. Spania, we only basically know some shit from there because we have never been there. There's Promolog, there's Hysteria, there's where Yeast 1 and 2 was. The Alp, without an S. All of the cool shit. Felgana, already been there, in Garman. Indeed, the Linde-est city. Which is why I do like the irony that Altago is, well, you know, where it is. Okay, back to normal. See, most of the game's content, including its names, including its map, is, as I said, basically a bit of an homage to, well, reality. Must capture Kirat. Okay, did you tell me where the fuck that is? I mean, you kinda didn't, but let's see if we can find him somewhere, I suppose. Ah. That's the right way, yes. Hello, Doctor. We have some questions. Very, very, very dire questions that we would like answered. Look, he looks creepy as fuck.
ようキルゴール先生、今日はいい天気だな。
Yeah, very
神
nice.
様に感謝しなきゃな。なんせこの後あんたと組み合ってもびしょびしょに濡れずに済みそうだ。
これはエアランさん。戦場で待ち合わせをしていたお仲間にはお会いできましたか？
バロー。やっぱり同僚をばらしやがったのは貴様か。
Oh, we found our killer.
キルゴール。いや、七種の切れ先間。
Gee, I told you he looks suspicious. Just look at this face. I pulled the face of an honest man.
いやいや、美しきかな。少し前までお互いの顔も見知らなかった漂流者たち。
Well, kind of.
あなたたちが生き抜くために育んできた意志の力や結束力。
Yes, yes, humans are good at working together.
美しいと言わざるを得ない。
Especially when survival is on the line. They are really good at working together.
しかし、こうも言えませんか？漂流という異常な状況や僕の脅威なくして、その美しさは生まれなかったと。
Not really, no. We were already working together pretty fucking well. We didn't require that. There.
キルゴール先生、どうか投降していただきたい。ここが無人島である以上、あなたにもはや逃げ場はありません。
I mean, that's kinda true, actually.
僕は世に必要とされるべき存在。邪険にされるのは心外ですね。
I have a distinct feeling that most societies will actually go like, no, we don't need it. Actually, we have laws against killing people. In pretty much every place that has ever been inhabited by people. We have clear-cut rules there. Strategy. We just realized that the ocean has a giant squid that eats people. Plus, the best thing we had to move into the ocean is a little dingy, which is now lost, mind you. And that's not going to survive the waves and shit outside there. This ain't going to work. There's nowhere to run. Literally not. Especially if you consider running in the most literal sense. I mean, you could try running on water, I guess. I've feared that does not lend itself to what speed humanity can achieve, but I guess you can try. I smell another boss fight. Why do I smell a boss fight in my near future? Alright, because I will obviously have one. You wanna come with me? Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't really care if he's not part of my team at the moment. Honestly, because, well, that's okay. I can't go anywhere, so great. I kind of would like to finish this sequence before I log off for today, because it is getting rather late. On one hand, I kind of would like to, you know, finish this all nice and dandly. Problem is actually both of these exits lead, well, east. Okay, let's see here. It's there. So I guess there's a right way. Yes, strategy. That is by normal people's standard pretty fucking late. Especially because if you, or even more so if you have to actually wake up at a decent, really normal time in the morning. Like, you know, 5, 6, somewhere around that. You'd think so, but honestly, sleep is pretty fucking important. Yeah, little Pero, I'll do it. Oh, good. I still smell a boss fight. I forgot you're the weak Barbarians of Wolfies. Oh, thanks, game. That was short. Well, I mean, I am an oldest person, what can I say? I do kind of realize after a while, sleep is actually rather important. It keeps you going, quite literally. Okay, interesting. That doesn't sound good. I remember you. You were on the ship. And you're kinda about to get eaten. Mishojo indeed. Oh, more steel wire. Don't worry, it's just your leg. Although, to be fair, you would be surprised how often a Blackwood can turn out rather deadly for you. To be fair. Smart, actually. Considering, you know, our merry little band. Yeah, that is the kind of thing that's really, really bad. Well, I mean, yes, heavy bloodlust kinda does horrible things to you. Oh, shit. This is not good. We might actually have another loss on our hands. Technically multiple losses, because, well, the doctor's also not helping us any longer. Ah, this is going to be such an annoying boss fight, won't it? Yeah, I'm going with it. Jeez. a distinct feeling? Yeah, I see the exclamation mark on my map game. You can't hide that shit from me.
Adol君、やはり君が追ってきましたね。
Yeah, who else?
晴れ渡る夜空のように住んでいながら奥底に情熱を秘めた人。初めて会った時に直感しました。やはり君は僕の標的にふさわしい。
Mm-hmm.
次はアドルを手にかける気ですか？
You're really bad at choosing your
この
target.
先、この島で漂流者たちが生き抜くのは容易ではないはずです。脱出の可能性は果てしなく低く、絶望の果てに獣の餌食となるか、もしくは人の秩序を失い、漂流者同士醜い争いを繰り広げるか。
Yeah, but that didn't happen, did it
し
now?
かし、船長の築いた漂流村やアドル君の存在は皆に希望を与えました。そして今は島からの脱出に向けて一致団結し始めているわけです。いやいや、大変に美しい。
Yes, and you're kinda stupid, because without our help, how the fuck do you plan to escape this island?
アドル君や船長を
Not gonna do much killing if you kill all of us. You're gonna be stuck here.
考えただけでゾクゾクしますね。
Didn't really think that through, dear guy.
そのためにアドルや船長を。
それだけじゃねえ。カーランのおっさんやあの女の子。先生、あんたは人としてやっちゃいけねえことをしたぜ。
Pretty true
やっ
that.
てはいけないこと。待て、何のことか分かりかねます。僕は悪を背負う人間として当然の行動をしたまでのこと。それは
And not.
そうです。人を殺めて子供まで利用して。
それの何が悪いのです。人は蹴る大地があるからこそ走って前へ進むことができる。物事が前へ進むには相反する2つの作用が必要なのです。
That's a very bold theory you have there.
2つが存在するからこそ人の世や歴史もまた成立する。悪が存在せず正しいものばかりの世界などありえましょうか。 それに
Probably.
もかかわらず悪の存在は憎まれ、存在が許されることはない。理不尽だと思いませんか？
After all, we already create enough evil with our own idiocy, so we don't actually need people deliberately doing evil. Actually, we can do this very much
思ってきたが、
because we're stupid.
僕も君たちと話し合って分かり合えるなんて思っていません。善と悪の闘争は必然なのですから。
We're gonna be a bitch to fight.
行くぞ。
やるしかねえみてえだな。
アドル、私たちはあなたを失うわけにいきません。心してかかりましょう。
That is actually true. Losing Adol would be really, really bad.
ならばこの僕が悪の歴史を
Yeah,
切り
wise
開
man.
いてみせましょう。
Another wise man. Why is it always the wise men that are, so unfortunate either?
来なさい。術式開始です。さあ、始めましょう。
Let's do what we usually do. Okay. Ouch. That hurts. Yeah, not just my feelings. Kinda dying. And I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding, aren't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has a bleed effect. I really need to get out of that shit.
やりますね。実に美しいですよ。
It hurts. That really hurts. Ouch. Actually, do I have anything that just looks like a dish with something against bleeding? We do.
キルゴール先生、あなたを許すわけにはまいりません。
必ず取り押さえて罪を償わせてやるぞ。
I can't stand in the distance and attack you from afar away. Can you say the same, Doctor? Strategy. In which world do you expect anyone to give you more than an automatic reply like we've got your shit? Please wait, that will be perpetual. Ouch. I mean, you know, it's what it is. You're gonna get a nice automatic reply going like, yeah, we got your shit, we're you know. I will tell you if you have something for you. That's kinda what you expect.
予想以上にやりますね。
Yes, we are.
冒険家でしたか。ここまで手応えのある相手だと。
You really underestimate your adventurers then, Beach. Now, lay down and die.
この島は悪にとってこれ以上ないほどの晴れ舞台。このまま終わる気はありませんよ。
いかん、また逃げる気だ。
Anyway, we're not gonna let you get away.
光線のトラップ、うかつに動けませんね。
くそ、なんて用意周到だ。
お楽しみは次に取っておくとしましょう。それでは。
Dino's like, I'm hungry. You look tasty. That's what we call a broken spine. Not a very nice sensation.
そうか。これが死か。
What to think about this? It's actually better under the aspect of now we have less people to actually do work. Oh shit. Well, thanks Dino. Pretty nice of you. I can forgive you attacking us twice at this point. But you did a pretty good job there, Dino.
最後は予想外の決着だったな。
Yeah, kinda, but it's also pretty nice. Pretty good deal.
さすがに複雑ですね。あ、それよりアドル、すぐに船長のところへ参りましょう。
お、そうだ。急ごうぜ。
At least we now don't have to worry about this particular doctor. As he is now kinda dead. Hmm.
バルバロス船長。
Well, how's the captain?
お前たちアドル、その様子だと決着ついたようだな。
船長殿の容体はどうなんだ。
That's a good question.
それは
Yeah, quick, get the doctor. Medic! Ah, shit.
ナナ氏の言う通りすみません。致命傷のようです。
Kinda expected as much. I mean, the doctor already did give you your...
なんとかならないのですか。
ラクシャさん、申し訳ない。皆さんを無事生還させるとでおきながら。
Yeah, pretty damn unfair death when you ask me.
船長殿、頑張ってくれ。互いに娘が待つ家に帰るって約束したじゃないか。
サハドさん、すみません。約束守れそうにありません。
なんてこと。
すまんが頼みがある。
Yeah, sure. What can I do for you, Captain?
皆さんを無事に生還できるよう。
Well, I mean, you know, Adol is gonna get bored rather sooner than later, so yeah, Adol will get everybody off this island.
はい、必ず。
If for no other reason, then he's going to at some point have to explore it all, and then we'll go like, fuck, I need something new to explore. There's another island that desperately needs exploring, and then there's Altago, and then a certain prison city. And nobody knows what else, because, well, there is no other game yet. Maybe the next game will also go back in time, who knows? Probably gonna take a few years until we know. Probably. I look forward to Monstrum Looks. A nice amount of vertical movement in it as well. I liked it. Sadly, it also has wave style combat. And I still need to go through the arc and E7 in order to get there. Way still long. Way still fucking long, I can tell you that much. You could have at least written down his first name as well, you know. Oh well. At least everybody knows who he is. So I guess they didn't need much in the way of identifiers there. Chapter 2, the Castaway Banquet Inn. Finished the whole fucking chapter, did we now? Pretty good on us, I must say. So was everybody else surprised? Temple of the Great Tree. Very different.
以上が本日のご予定となります。巫女様、連日の式典続きでさすがにお疲れではありませんか？ 少し。間もなく植樹祭を行う大峡谷へ出発いたしますが、まだ少しだけ時間がございます。今のうちに休まれてはいかがでしょう。ええ、そうですね。いろいろとありがとうございます。あなたも休んでください。一旦下がってもらって結構ですよ。かしこまりました。もし準備がよろしいようでしたら、後ほど私に声をおかけください。
The
わか
fact
りま
that
し
we
た。
have a new area to explore
よろしくお願いします。
will be far more important than, you know, hanging around whatever the fuck that fucking ceremony is we're supposed to be doing.
さてと、堅苦しいのが続いて疲れたな。ちょっと周りを散歩でもしよっか。
You seem to have something equipped there. The Archaeopetric swing. Double jump. Ah. Man, how I wish Adol had that as well. Double jump is a pretty fucking neato cheato ability, I must say. It is absolutely the best thing ever. I don't know what's on the second floor, great. But yeah, I think I think we're just gonna walk around for a little bit more and then I'm gonna excuse myself. So the next East game on the list. The next one is the Ark of Napishtim. The Ark, I'm sure of. Napishtim not so much, but the Ark of Napishtim. Which means you're gonna hear me bitching and moaning about motherfucking lunge jumping a lot. I really do mean a lot. After that comes E7 and after that comes Monstrum Nox. That's it. Fine. You go outside then. Double jump though. Ah. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of grinding again. I remember the amount of grinding you had to do to get the necessary materials to upgrade everything. It's a lot, yeah. That's gonna be me sitting for a few hours in complete silence and having to do it on my own and lonesome again. Because I'm not gonna bore everybody to death with doing that on fucking camera. It's a solid game from the PS2 era. It's not like I'm not looking forward to it. Mind you. But there's something to be said. Now you're on hard. I am indeed. I do even all of my fucking skill leveling up shit on hard. Because, you know, said I play on hard, I play on hard. Which is already going to make the playtime of this title far larger than it strictly needs to be. Oh. That's actually kinda nice. Fresh water and shit. Like it leads to the west street, but it's closed. You're the one I'm supposed to be talking to, so we're going to fucking ignore you, aren't we? Yes, yes we are. Let's see if we can go anywhere else. I think once we have finished exploring the temple, I'll make a nice little save game, and then I'm just going to excuse myself for today. Or are you the one I'm supposed to be talking to? I don't even fucking know. I also don't know if there's any value of me running around like an idiot. How about you, child? Anything to say? Suspicious child. Let's ignore the fact that we just found a suspicious child here. Okay, these two are probably going the same way. These lead upstairs. Is there anyone else up here? Oh no, that's the person we talked to. That's Diana's room. We've already been in there. Guess we're gonna go and see if we can go downstairs. Well, apparently we can't. Well, fuck me then. Okay, we're not gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go upstairs instead. But they say if you don't have an option, then no complaints. You hear what they're saying? Good night strategy. I'll see you around if things go as well as the last few days, probably tomorrow. I hope I can make a bit more progress before you get any other nasty ideas that will impart my progress. So have a good night. I shall follow you very swiftly because, well, even I'm running out of time at this point. Actually, I've been running out of time for quite a while. I have run out of time already. Quite a bit. Well, so far, so far, well, I'm not saying I'm grown good at it, but I've grown accustomed to playing on art. Which is good. I really don't want to tempt fate any further though. Let's just say it like this. Let me think about this. I think Arc has no setting for difficulty. E7, I don't even remember if it has a setting for that, and I definitely know that Monstrum Nox has the same difficulty settings. Skills. What can you do, little Dana? Let me take a look at least. Everything is untrained. Well, that's great. Unleash power hit no okay, that's buff. It's just a nice little forward attack. It's 14 SP is not that cheap. What are you equipped with? Oh, literally nothing. That is not good.